Hello, and welcome to another broadcast with Gian. Watching this program, you are going to be inspired, challenged, and enlightened. Now, let me introduce to you our host, Gian.
Do you know something? You need sometimes somebody that will push you to swim in the swimming pool. Well, you know what I mean by that. You are doing certain activities and you feel that you probably can do better, but you are doubting. And suddenly somebody comes and says, go for it. One of my friends told me the story. She was at that time in her life in the north part of Virginia. There is a highway that connects the south of Virginia with Washington, D.C. And everybody that is in that area knows that highway I95 is one of those routes. It's a huge highway and beautiful area. So although she already had her driver's license and she was allowed to drive, she was legally, ready to drive, she was so frightened to drive in the highway. So she says that her sister said one day they were driving on I-95 north, and the sister says, okay, it's time for you to take the wheel. So my friend said, no, I don't want to do that. Oh yes, you will. So the sister pulled over, they switched places in the vehicle, and then my friend took the wheel. Okay, let's start. They are on the service road and she's hesitating. I don't want to get there, I don't want to get there. You know, the big vehicle so fast, I'm nervous. And the sister pushed. So finally my friend got into the highway, and here she is, for the first time in her life, driving on a 75 miles per hour highway. And you know the feeling. Anyone that is driving in our highways know that so many vehicles actually are sometimes 110 or more miles per hour. Big vehicles, crazy drivers, all that. There are many wrecks all the time. So it's a little bit concerning. But the truth is, not because there are accidents, you are not going to drive in the highway when you have to go from point A to point B. Now, here's the point of my story to you. Whatever is what you are doing in your life, it's normal to feel a little bit nervous. If you like, inadequate, unprepared, you are not ready for it, and you need somebody that will push you so you get into the swimming pool. You need that, my friend. Because the only way that you will be able to do certain things is when someone says, here you go, and you have to do it. But on the other hand, there are also individuals around you that they need you to be the pusher. Do you understand? Sometimes it's you the one who has to say, okay, it's time for you to fly, like mama birds do with baby birds in the nest. And you know, sometimes people can think that that is cruel, but the truth is everybody needs to try. So life has taught you that without the help of somebody pushing you, you will not be now where you are. Without the help of somebody pushing you today, tomorrow you will not be in the place that you will be. But at the same time, life teaches you that sometimes you are the one, my friend, that has to bring somebody to the edge of the swimming pool and talk about this. And you say, listen, you have practiced, you know how to float, you know how to swim. It's time for you to get into the water and do what you are supposed to do. Go! Of course, you will be there next to whomever to help. So My story today, I-95 North, applies to everything. With prudence, of course, with intelligence, wisdom. We all need somebody to push us once in a while, and sometimes we are the ones that need to push somebody else once in a while. Have a nice day.
By Giancarlo Vitatoro.
I know you have suffered, but what if you would have never met your mom because she died giving birth to you? That's the beginning of Simon's story. Then Simon's father died when he was only 15 years old. He was sent to a foster home where he was bullied, humiliated, and there was no one to protect him. But Simon decided to find a way to get his revenge by studying and becoming good at sports. He won a scholarship, and soon he started his own business, Simon's Yardwork. Mean people were envious of his success, but one day, Simon met and fell in love with Jackie. They were happy until the FBI arrested Simon due to clues that incriminated him with several murdered people. Will Simon end up in prison? Don't miss the outcome of this story, The Best Revenge, the musical that will inspire everyone to pay good for evil. Go to mygiancarlo.com to purchase The Best Revenge on audio and video.
Hey, 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 hey. That's all, folks. Time to go home. Ciao.